long time no see. I know, I'm sorry. It's been a while. I kind of have been so busy with school. If you watch my vlogging channel, you know I've been vlogging every single day for Vlogtober, that it's just been crazy. I've been filming and I haven't been happy with the way things turned out, so I just wouldn't upload a video. So today I'm finally uploading it. I'm so in love with this makeup tutorial, I cannot even handle it, so I hope you guys enjoy it and are as excited as I am. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and if you want to see more makeup tutorials. I don't know what kind of videos you guys want, but if you want more makeup tutorials, comment below and give this video a like. But if you want something else, also give me suggestions. I would love to see them. I read every single comment. Unfortunately, I'm so busy with school and so busy with everything else, I don't get the opportunity to reply to every single one of you guys, so I'm so sorry. This makeup tutorial features the new LORAC MEGA PRO. If you do not have this, I think you should. Because honestly, I love both of the LORAC Pros, the Pro and the Pro 2. Oh my gosh, this one is like getting 2 for 1. This is so amazing for fall. Like the colors in here are perfect, although there are a lot of summery shades in here. So actually this is probably going to be an all year round palette for me. But my goodness, I love this. You should totally get your hands on it while, I don't know, I dropped something. I don't know if it's like limited edition or like permanently on their line, but get your hands on it because it is freaking amazing. Like this entire video, I was like, oh my gosh, ah! Like no way! Like the pigmentation is so great and the palette is just, I love it. LORAC, oh, always beautiful, always great, love them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the rest of the video. Enjoy!
Alright, so I started off using Benefit's Professional all over my face just to prime my skin and make sure that the pores are as minimized as possible. Then I went in with Makeup Forever HD, I think it's the HD Matte Velvet, or is it just Matte Velvet? I'm not really sure what the name is. Anyways, it is one of my favorites, especially if you have oily skin, it would be great. For me personally, I feel like I always have to prime before I use this foundation. And then I recently washed my makeup brushes, so I finally can use a blending brush. I definitely would probably recommend using a beauty blender if you have one of those. I put the foundation on using this brush, but it just took forever to get my desired coverage, that I would say go in with a beauty blender if you have one, because I, about at this point right now, right here, was like, darn it, should have used a beauty blender. That's what I was thinking, I promise you. But I just applied all over my face, trying to make sure that it's even. It's really hard to kind of apply a really good amount of foundation, I noticed. So I've started doing this thing where I apply a very little amount onto the back of my hand and then blend that in, and then if I need more, I go in and get more. Then for concealer, I use MAC's Prep and Prime in Light Boost, and I go ahead and apply that looking all crazy. I don't even know. What can we do? And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my nose, my upper lip, my chin, and my forehead, just to even out the brightness. And then I'm gonna go in with NARS Creamy Concealer. I have been loving this kind of duo for quite some time now, and whenever I do a smoky eye or something that's kind of really bright and intense, I like to use this concealer duo. I don't really like it on an everyday basis anymore. I used to, but I find that it's a little too much. So if you're doing like a really light look, I'd go with like a Garnier, the little roller ball as a concealer. It works great. But this was an intense look, so I went in and patted it in with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. Don't ever use a beauty blender if it's not damp. You're missing out. Then I'm going to go in with the Balm's Bahama Mama bronzer. It's kind of a really muddy color if you apply too much of it, but I find that because it's this brown shade, you can't go orange with it. It's never orange. And it looks great on the skin, especially if you apply very little of it. It's very pigmented. I actually believe I got this for the giveaway that I'm having very soon. But I love it because it's great for all skin types. Now I'm going to go in with a eyebrow duo, and this is actually Anastasia's Beverly Hills. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I'm using the light color just to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Now this is a little bit more dark than my normal eyebrow routine, but because I'm doing a very smoky eye, I felt like I needed to even it out. So then I took Gimme Brow from Benefit and set the eyebrow just to make sure it stayed in place. and moved on to the actual eye. Then I took, it's kind of something gold, I forgot what it's called. All the products will be listed down below just so you guys know. And I used that as a primer. Since I already put a concealer on my eye, I felt like I didn't really need another primer, so I just put this as a base. And then I was so excited to use the LORAC Pro. I specifically didn't use it until I filmed a tutorial, so this was my first time using it. I was so excited. Then I used copper and sand, which are the two colors that I was pointing to. And I took copper, and this is my Fix Plus bottle was like messed up, so I put it in this like ratchet bottle from like Sally Hansen. Not Sally Hansen, Sally's Beauty Supply. And I applied copper all over the lid. After spraying the brush with Fix Plus, it applies it a lot brighter and a lot more kind of metallic-y. And then I took sand with a more flexible blending brush and applied this in the inner corner, and I just wanted to kind of evenly blend this out. Then I went in with Half Baked from Naked, like the actual Naked palette, because I felt like copper wasn't gold enough and the palette was lacking a gold shade. So I applied Half Baked and then blended it out so that it would kind of fade into my crease. I was really happy with Half Baked. It was a good choice. And then again, just fixing it with sand. Now I'm going in with Espresso, which is the dark brown in this palette. It's a matte shade, and I just started blending it out. I wanted this kind of a really elongated eye, so I started blending it outwards using different blending brushes. Then I took, I believe it, Merlot, I think that was the name. Again, all of the eyeshadow information will be down below. And it's kind of a dusty brown. Then I went in with Fawn, which is a highlight shade, and I applied it just so that the crease would look a little bit more put together because I felt like everything was falling apart at this point. Then, wait, actually this is the color called Merlot. Okay, then I have no idea what the other one was called. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm sitting in bed right now filming this tutorial, well, not like the tutorial, but the actual like voiceover. And when I'm applying this, the trick is that you're actually like patting it in and feathering it outwards. I used a clean brush and applied very little of the product onto the brush. And once in a while, I actually like to dust it on a towel and like get it off so that it's not as messy. But you see like the dusting technique, I'm not really pressing anything in. Now I'm going back in with Espresso, which is that dark brown, with a nice pencil brush just to deepen out the crease. I wanted it to be a little bit more precise, and I felt like it wasn't as precise as I wanted it to be, so I kept playing with it. And I feel like you really need to do this for your own, like however you want your eye look to look. Just make sure you play around with it. Take the time to actually figure it out. And then I just blended it out with a blending brush and went back in using Merlot because it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I wanted it to be a really like popping statement shade in the crease. And it looked gorgeous. I got so many compliments on this look, it was like phenomenal. Then I went and put Half Baked again in the center of the eye, and I just wanted to brighten up the eye look. And then I went back in with the same brush I was using for the application of Merlot and just blended that in so it would all evenly blend together. Now at this point I was pretty much done with the eye look. I just wanted to highlight it to clean it up a little, and Fawn was the most favorite highlight I had in there because it was just like a nice skin tone shade. Then I went in with Revlon's Skinny liquid liner. Honestly, this one didn't work out halfway through, so then I went in and started working with, it was the Maybelline gel liner. Mine was dried out, so it was just such a struggle to actually do this. So I'm sorry if like it's painful to watch me put on my eyeliner, because it was painful applying it. I finally actually made the wing the right size. Like, it took so long. That's why I ended up like making this a lot faster. I thought maybe you guys would appreciate the fact that it's a little bit sped up and not taking ages to watch. But I was really happy with the way my wing turned out today. Like, did you see, like, I had a little bit of pride in me right there when I looked at the camera. So there you go, that's what it looks like. And I went in with Blackout from Urban Decay to just go ahead and pat it and make sure that it sets Also, my gel eyeliner from Maybelline was dried out, so it was like a really lame gray color, and who wants a gray eyeliner? You really don't. You want it to be black, so I used blackout because it's the blackest black out there on the market. I love it. And I just pat that in with the Sedona Lace brush, which is also something I have in a giveaway coming up. I have the Sedona Lace limited edition brush set. And then actually using the eyeshadow, it helped with the wing. It really did. And then I went in, I don't even know what color that was, honestly. Damn, I should have probably slowed down the clips with the product. I'll do that next time I do a tutorial. And then I put Opal in the inner corner. I know this color because it's so gorgeous. It has this golden like undertone. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Curl my lashes, and then using the Fusion by CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion or something like that. And it's a nice mascara. And then I used it on the bottom lashes too. I didn't switch it up. And after that, I put on false eyelashes, and that was just a struggle altogether. Do you guys see how many times I'm blinking? It's like crazy. Especially when you speed it up, it's like hilarious. I'm watching this and I'm like really tired right now, so it's getting kind of weird. Oh, I applied a blush. I forgot. It was a e.l.f. blush. It was their little, it was like a light blush palette and a dark blush palette. I believe it is the light blush palette, and it has this nice kind of reddish shade in there. I feel like I cut it out. Whoops. Sorry guys. I'll detail all the products down below. Then I went in with a concealer and powder duo thing to clean up the line of my wing because it ended up getting messy. And then I used these, I don't even know what lashes these are, honestly. I'm so sorry. And I applied them, and oh my god, can we just take a moment to look at my lash glue? Like, ready? Do you see how nasty that is? And like the brush is like so messed up, like, oh, it's so gross. Literally, the most annoying part about applying false eyelashes right now for me is dealing with my glue, because it gets everywhere, it's so messy, and I can't anymore. Alright, so now I'm going in with a lip liner. This one's from NYX. Honestly, I hated it. It was dry and terrible to apply, so I'm just not even going to talk about it. Because it was a terrible time in my day. It was the worst part of my day. It applied really dry. Then I went in and put on a lipstick, and it was Touch of Spice from Maybelline, the matte one. Oh my gosh, beautiful color. I got so many compliments. Wears lovely.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know again if you want to see more tutorials. If you do, give this video a thumbs up and comment below telling me like what kind of tutorial would you want? More like every day or more like smoky and like crazy like this? But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed to see more videos from me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, go check out my vlog channel because I have some pretty cool stuff that I talk about on there. And I also always ask what kind of makeup tutorials to film on there, so. Yeah. Okay, I need to go. I'm like late for something. I'm always late for something, right? Like, isn't that the thing with life, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.